Hello everyone, this is Will, KMac Vintage. I am back. It's still Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. It's right now 12:20 in Cayman Islands, and I just come back from my dental appointment, so this side here is all numb still. So you can do a good smack, and I don't feel it anyway. But I can at least talk a little bit, and we can go from there. And before I left, I did do an ultrasonic cleaning on my 2CI Plus board, and I put that out in the sun to dry. I come back and the thing, I can barely touch it. It's so freaking hot with the sun outside. So it looks good and clean. Um, I took off some of the main chips, like the actually swim chip or the integrated wash machine chip. Put that back in there. I took a picture of where the other two were, so let me take a look at that and see. Okay, the one with the more mask tape was up in front. That says it's the monitor ROM. And this is the character generator ROM. This one was offset a little bit, yeah, by 2. I put that back in there. Unfortunately, I cannot test it right now because I have the power supply taken to pieces. So it will sit and wait a little bit till I can get that power supply done. But it looks a lot cleaner. Hopefully it didn't fry anything like what happened to one of my other boards with the ultrasonic cleaner. After it would not work again. I also cleaned the keyboard board. So now this is nice and clean. So you can see nicely done. That's the top side, the bottom side too, except for the 2 spots that I used the heat on. I'm so pissed at that, but anyway, they'll be okay. I did already test everything. I do have one I need to fix. That's at 35 right here. Okay. So I'll deal with that when I'm putting the board back actually together. And for now, then I still have this metal cage here. That's the inside of it. Um, you can see here. I really need to wire wheel it and clean it off and get rid of that rust, or else we're gonna have a problem later on. So now what I need to do is to figure out how these things here pop off without breaking them. So I'd rather do that with a view of the microscope. Let me turn that on. It'll pop up in a second, guys. There we go. Okay, just like that. Okay, you see this? Okay, where's one? Where are you? Where are you? Right here, down here. Okay. So from here, all I gotta do is just that and push it through. Because I want to be able to throw the wire wheel at this thing and get that all cleaned up. Okay, so that's all the small ones taken off. Oh my god, my mat is so dirty. Now we gotta take out these two. Again, too, this is just by focusing the wrong way. Here we can just, if I'm not mistaken, that side breaking. Oh no, it came out. Okay. I still got two more. Oh, I didn't see those. I did loosen them, but they didn't want to pop out. All right, that other one is out too. Okay, so everything is out. Everything is out of this. So now I will go in my garage and outside, and I will wire wheel this thing. And I'll come back and show you all how it looks. So I'll be back, folks. All right, folks, I've come back. I did my wire wheel, and you can see I got all the rust off. What is left is basically wherever there was rust and the paint was flaking and the rust was flaking up, it came off, and I have bare metal. Okay. And on the other side is not so bad, but I still wire brushed it because I needed to get scored up so that the paint can stick. Okay. So now this is ready for spray painting. So I'm gonna hang it outside, and I have this black Rust-Oleum type protective paint that I put on it, and then it will be, I let that dry for a while. In the meantime, what I'll do then is I'll clean the connectors. Yeah, I have them all here. I have a bunch. They're all over here. It's all there. And I'll clean them and test them, make sure that they're good. So let me go paint this, and I'll be back. Another thing I'm gonna do while I'm spray painting, and I'm outside anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start retrobrighting this. As you can tell, it's very yellow. Now I do the paste method. I make a paste and I brush it on, and I go out there like every 30 minutes and I brush it on more and more and more. So y'all can see how this looks now. So in a little while, I'm not gonna take this off because that is glued in, the LED things, the things for the lights. And then this is the base. You can see how yellow it looks. So okay, I think I have it already. Missing two of the feet, but Javier says how to put them, what to use and put them on. So let's go do a little bit of retrobrighting and see how we can get this. I don't know how this is gonna retrobright, but we'll try a little bit of it and see. So painting and retrobrighting. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. It's now 1 p.m. came in. I just did my first batch of the retrobrighting on the plastic for the 2C plus. It's sitting outside in the sun. Really here, with how bright our sun is and how bright it is today outside, I figure maybe 4 times. So I did 1, so I do another coat on it at 1:30, 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30. I can wash it and see how it looks. Sorry, my face is still all numb from the dentist. So, and a bit sweaty from outside because it is hot. And I also have the metal piece sitting out there. I already spray painted it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test a bunch of keys. So I need to bring all these keys, all these switches for the keyboard and test them. So what I do is on my meter, I put on my hook. And then what I can do is in all the places flux gets to. So let me switch views here. Okay, I'll take a key. Where am I? Okay. See, so I'll take a key. I'll put on the hook. I'll push it down. See, I'm not getting. Sometimes I like to use two hooks. Put them both on. Yeah, I'm only getting like a 1.4 resistance. I need to slide this over a bit more. Okay, so I would say that one is pretty good. So I have to do this to all of them. Oh, come on. What just happened to my... No, I'm gonna find some keys that are not good. Let me go back to... because it takes longer for me to have to connect two. See, here might be one that's bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's one that's bad that needs to get worked on. Good. So I have to keep on repeating this for all of them, and I don't want to bore you with it. So I'm gonna pause the recording, and I'll come back later when I have results. And I need to go take some Advil. I'm getting a headache from this Novocaine and that. So folks, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna keep on testing these. Okay. All right, folks. I'm back. Um, I've gone through and tested all these keys, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 left that are not really giving me any continuity. So what I do, there is a trick to fixing these, or at least attempting to fix them. So right here, I'm gonna try to pop this open. Okay, there is a clip here. Okay, and with a knife, I can go under that and I can pull that out a little bit. Then I go to the other side and I do the same thing. I get under that, and then I twist it, and then that gets it past those two pieces. Then I very slowly start pulling this apart. Okay, and it will come apart. Okay, so there we go. You see? So as I pull it open, you can see here, this is the back piece. This is the one that gets soldered onto the board. Okay. Then there is a little arm in here and a spring, and then this other arm here. Okay. And what happens is that these two, you see, this with this has to make contact. And what's happened is that this has got bent too much, so it doesn't make contact. See, this has to make contact. Okay, because normally this is in there, down, you see, and then as you push, that has to make contact with those arms. And what's basically happened is I don't have anything to do on this side here. Okay, these are the pieces inside. These are the two little posts that have to, as because in there this doesn't move, you see, and as you push down, it makes contact. Okay, and then that pushes this back to that center pin to make contact. All right, so um, so we have to see how can we get this to work better. Okay, so really on this side here, I don't have anything to do. Okay, what I want to do is I want to pop this little piece off, just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna squeeze that. I'm gonna grab my tweezers and right at the bend, I'm gonna put that like that. Okay, then I'm gonna bend these up towards me. Okay, then I'm gonna take this and put it back in here. Now you gotta make sure that you get it on correct, and there is a groove that it's gotta sit in. Okay, so when you push it, you can see that it sits back right in the groove. You see, that clips in, that's on that side, and it's right in between the groove here, because that's the little piece right there that's gonna push on the plates and make contact. Okay, the other thing I can do is I can spray a little bit of electric cleaner in there just to be sure. So let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna slide this back in together. Okay, and really, it's not that hard. It's just this has to go in a special groove. See, that gray piece has to go in there. There's a certain groove it's got to go in. Okay, there's only one way this can go in. Okay, and once you start pushing it, it will line up. Everything will line up in there correctly. So now I'm testing it a little bit. All right, my fingers may look white in that because I'm spraying electric cleaner on it. I got retro bright going on outside. I've already been out there, coated them twice. Okay, now we're gonna connect this back to my meter, and let's see if we have any continuity. This one is not giving me continuity. Mm, this one not giving me it. All right, so we gotta go experiment a bit more with that, okay? Option one did not work. So let's open it back up. And the other side just clip back down. Sometimes these things, you may go back and forth a couple times trying to open this up. You see that side clip back down. Okay, so now we're gonna go a bit further. Okay, I want to pop this whole piece out like that. Okay, we put the meter on this just like this. Okay, because really this is the piece that does it. See, I am getting continuity. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Ah, well, that's two. See, what I'm looking at is you could see how this is opening up, those two plates. And there's debris in between them. So that's where, because when that pushes, that's what pushes against each other. See? Now when, see? Now when I push those together. So now let's go put this clip back on. Time to get a new one of this. I think it's bubbling up. So amazingly, I had a local friend here ask me to fix his MacBook Pro. Apparently, got a broken screen, so the 2020 M1. So surprisingly, I'm going to be fixing a M1. That went the wrong place. Make sure it gets behind that plate. There we go. So now, you see, look at this. So now that's making contact. Let's go put this back together. This goes, let me zoom out so where you can see a bit more. Okay, I apologize for that. So we push this piece back in. Okay. And this should be like that. The spring goes in there. So now let's go put this back together. And I have beep. It works. Hey, we fixed the key. Shall we do another one and see how much more time I got before I have to go outside, which will probably 10 minutes. Okay. Hey, nothing. All right, so we're gonna try to bend first. These, just in case I need to pull this out. Let's straighten up these two legs. A lot of times, I mean, when you see the amount of debris that's inside these keys, you'd be like, holy cow. Okay, you gotta be careful that you don't break those, because these keys are hard to get, and especially for me down here in Cayman. Okay, it's coming apart. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. See? Okay, that's how I can stay in there. We'll take the spring. All my work is going to be with this piece. All right, so let's connect this. And let's go try. It flipped on me. Okay, here we are. So let's go try first just to push this. Okay, so pushing it is working. So that's telling me that these are bent way too low. Okay, and if we look at that, yeah, that's bent way too much. Okay, because the pressure plates are good. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop off this clip again. I don't have to do much, just pop that off. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze this because that's to close that a little bit, make it a bit tighter fit when it slides back on. I'm gonna grab that right there, oh, right there, and I'm gonna bend these up. Not too much, because you want it to be able to push the pressure on. You see, you can see how small that gap is now. Okay, and I bent those up quite a bit more. I mean, matter of fact, I can even bend them a bit more. Okay, so now let's go slide this back on. It's hard to do it with a tweezer, so I'm just trying to do it so that you can see. I need to do it with my fingers. Okay, is it in? Yes, it's in the groove, and it's on the back side of the two plates. You see that? So now if I was to connect this back, and I go push on that. See, it makes contact hell of a lot sooner. So now if I was to put this back together, let's leave it connected and we put it back together. Okay, there we are. We have beep. So this one was just a bend. Okay, so that one good. Guys, I'm gonna pause this because I have to go outside and do the actually retro bright. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, folks, I come back from the retro bright. Stuff is sitting out there doing well. Let's take another key and see. Here's the key. I'm gonna try to do this one more in focus. Let's connect it first and see what it's doing. And I'm not getting nothing. Okay, nothing, 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 nothing. All right, so let's go open it. Again, I take my blade here. Okay, how are these legs? They're straight. So let's pull this apart. There, it's coming. Okay, so let's have it in view for you to see. You see? Okay. Usually the top piece with the other spring and then the back support, this piece here. Okay, with this spring in it. Earlier I said something that wasn't right, okay? These two legs do not make contact with that other one because when that pushes down, because remember this here doesn't move in there. So when it pushes down, it's just a guide to help support this centerpiece, okay? It's really this plastic here that will touch here and push that in. Okay, and as it pushes down, it will make contact. But if it doesn't have enough play, okay, so let's take a look and see how this looks. I need to focus this. For me, it's out of focus. For y'all, okay, and I can focus this one for y'all. There we go. Okay, guys, this microscope has depth, so the camera is on one side, and I'm looking through two. So, yes, this is one of the big expensive microscopes. This setup here cost me over $1,000 just for the microscope and the camera. Okay, so we're gonna take off. Now, before that, let's just go see what we have. Let's go see. Let's go see if we get some sort of. Yeah, so this is just gonna be an issue of that being bent out. So see, it already came off. You can see how big the gap is there. So I want to close that. Okay. Then the other thing, you see how flat these are. I mean, it's got like no play, no. So basically, I'm just putting that right at the bend, okay? And then I just bend these up, and these gotta bend quite a bit. Okay, so you see now, look at the difference compared to how it was. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this back. Again, I'm not gonna do it with the tweezers because it's just too much. I can do it easier because I gotta get one side on, then I can slide and get the rest on. There we go. It's already in place because there's only one spot it can sit. Okay, and now you can see how much more there is there. So Okay, so let's go ahead and slide this back on. We'll do it still connected. See, hear that? Okay, another key saved. All right, let's go to another one. Let's see what this one is doing. Bet you most of them are going to be the same thing. Nothing, see? Okay, so let's pop this open. I just want to get those bottom clips over that hump. Okay, that's all I'm doing there, you see? You can see it's just a little bit over the hump. Okay, now I'm not going to rest it on the other side. I'm going to have it up a little bit so it doesn't. And then I do the same thing on this side. I come in here with my blade to get under that and twist it. You see? Now they're both above the hump, see? I see one side fell back. Now the other side fell back. Mm, okay, so here it comes, see? Again, really, this side here, I got nothing to do with it. And here already I can see that that is too far down. Okay, let's connect. I got 17 minutes before I'm gonna go back outside. Okay. So again, I got a bend. So let's take this off. Oop. All right, so if we take a look at this, we can see I have a lot of gap. That too makes a difference. So we close that. We see here that there's almost no, it won't push enough. It won't push enough for it to go. So we gotta bend these up. See the difference now? See? Okay. So let's go put this back on there. There we go. Hey. And it's back in place. And let's close it up. And then we will connect and test it. And bet you it will work. Spring is good. All right, connect it. 1, 2. Oh, this one not doing it. Uh-oh. So this one is a bit more work. All right, well, it's fine. Let's get to it. Let's open it back up. I bet you I know what happened. That spring, I might have bent this one too much. Yeah, you see that spring. Let's try it before we close it. See, what I'm trying in here is, see, sorry about that. Um, I'm holding it down and then I'm seeing how much force it takes. I think one of these came undone. Okay. We're gonna try it again. I think what happened was that spring did not sit correctly. Something did not go in right. Yeah, something is not in right. Something is still not going in right. This piece got bent. I got in good now. All right, let's test it. This one may give me a little bit of trouble. Hey, this one still don't want to work. All right, this one I'm gonna have to dissect a little bit more. So I gotta pop this out of here. Okay, so that side came out more. Let's put the spring where it's gotta go. Did I have that on the wrong side? I might. I might have this on the wrong side. Maybe it's gonna go over here because I see a difference. And I never noticed that before. But still, let's see what our problem is over here. I think our problem is that that is too much. Okay. Let's give that a shot and see. We're gonna slide this back on here. There we go. Now let's slide it into place. Just for safety, I'm gonna spray some in between there. I again want to test this though. Okay, so we're getting that. Wonder where that came from. We're gonna slide this back in here. Okay, it came out. Now we go put this back together. Why does that one side not want to go in? What am I doing wrong? That's not bent. Let me see something here. Maybe there is a difference. Aha. Y'all see how that side. Look in here. Look. See how this. How this ridge here is different than this side. So that's telling me then let's keep this on this side, because this way it closed without any problem. Oh, please work. Please work. Come on. Emma. Haha! We have tone. Because I have to fix each one of these keys. Eh? Okay. So now y'all have seen some of the work it takes to fix these keys. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more to go. I'll do those off camera because I know I am boring y'all with it. I have to go check on my retro bright. Yes, I'm eating some fruit. Blueberries. Raspberries. So I need to go check on my retro bright outside. But my stuff is coming along good. My keys, not one that's failed yet. So now I'm really glad that I took them all off because they really needed some attention and some work. Oh my God, my desk is a mess. But my Starbucks coffee is empty. Yes, we have a Starbucks in Cayman. We actually have 2 of them now. When I was at the dentist after finishing my appointment with my numb face and everything, I went and got a Starbucks because they're in the same shopping center. So anyway, I'm gonna pause the video recording. I'm gonna work on some more of these caps, some more of these keys, and I'll come back later. Okay, guys? Thank you. All right, folks, I've come back here. I have tested every single switch for the keyboard. I have repaired every single one that needed repaired. So I didn't lose a single one, which is great. The only thing I have is I have one that a leg broke, but it's okay. I can fix that. For the rest, the case is still outside. The retro bright, I did the retro bright, but it's not as good as I thought, as I want it to be. So I'll do some more of it tomorrow. But at least I can work with it. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video. This one will be part 2. Because I want to upload it, and I am going to take a little break, do some stuff in the yard, and go to visit, go over to my mother. My face is not numb anymore, but it's a bit. The actually area hurts where the shot was given for the Novocaine, which is way back here. Anyway, Novocaine is all worn off, so I am good now. A little bit tender still, but that will fix in no time. This is the connector for the eject button. A little bit. So I am eager to try it again after the ultrasonic cleaning, but I need to deal with the power supply first. So when I come back, I'm gonna put together this keyboard. It's at the point now that I can put it together. The piece of metal is still goes on top is still outside, busy drying. And it's more to actually get rid of that smell. The thing develops a real bad smell. So longer it stays outside, the lot better it dries, and that smell disappears. So we're good with that. Beyond that, yeah, I'm gonna end this video. Like I said, when I come back, we're gonna put together the actual keyboard. I still need to clean the keys though, but at least I can put it back together. And I gotta fix that one trace here on number 35. Where are you? Number 35, right there. I got one trace I need to fix that I know of. So that's not a problem. But yeah, I think the keyboard will be good. It'll be a good job. I do got all the keys here still too, and most of them are good. I just need to give them a brush and a clean. It's just the spacebar one I need to do retro bright on it because it looks very yellow. I don't know why the spacebar is the only one that goes yellow, and that happens too a lot on the 128, 512, and the Plus keyboards. It's just a spacebar changes color. The other ones stay fine. Anyway, so when I come back, we will do some work, some serious work. Soldering and getting things back actually together. So for now, folks, thank you for watching this video. If you appreciate it, do a thumbs up. It's up to you. It really doesn't matter to me because I can't monetize where I'm at. I don't need that. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it for the fun and the enjoyment of making these videos and other people also learning. So I can really care less about the monetization and things and the algorithm from YouTube about my videos. So if people want to find them, they find them and they watch them. Thank you. So we'll see you all in a couple hours. I will come and do part actually 3. I am going to do it tonight though. Okay. So we will do part number 3. All right. Thanks, folks. Bye bye.